Hey everybody, it's Dr. Gold with Dr. Gold's Optimal Living Institute. I just want to tell you what happened after and during my marathon that I did in November. People have been asking, and I was like, I just said I finished a marathon and never really told the story. So first, thank you, Marissa, my coach. She actually ran the whole marathon with me. She's my sister. She's a marathon coach and was a coach for Team in Training, which raises money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And during the race, well, right before it, I should say, I was freaking out. Even the night before, I was like, oh my God, 26 miles. It's like, or 26.2 miles. And she started to help me by reframing, changing perspective, and saying, you could do this. And right before the race, when I was like, oh my God, this is really happening, she just started doing all these silly poses and taking pictures and helping me think about things that make me laugh. And it was good. It was really good because then it took my mind off the actual race. And then I realized, you know what am I going to focus on during this run today? I never thought of that beforehand. And I realized if I focus on every mile I have to go or how much I have to do, it's going to be too overwhelming. So instead, I focus on everything that I accomplish. Like even with the gun going off, I was like, oh my God, I'll never be able to say I can run my first marathon again. That's already done. I already started the race. And then when I went through mile one, I'm like, I already did mile one. So I kept focusing on what I accomplished. And that actually reframed helped me because I just felt silly and fun, and if we needed to walk, we did, but I made sure I had enough nourishment. My sister was laughing at me. I had so many, a water bottle and remedy my drink with some electrolytes, and I never hit the wall, which is awesome. And we were talking the whole time, and I just thought of it like going for a hike with my sister or going for a walk somewhere or run, because I literally waddle, so I was running pretty slow, but it was okay. The most important part for me was to finish the race, which I did. And yes, I was towards the back, but I was okay with that because I realized again I was going at my pace and I wasn't in anyone else's race. I was in my own, and all I could do was my best, and that's really what I did. When I finished, I was exhausted, of course, but felt, yes, I did it. I was so happy and proud of myself. So the reason I'm bringing all this up, we all have goals. We all want to accomplish certain things in our life, and sometimes we get so busy or we get jaded or we feel limited or just limited on resources or time that we can't do something. But I'm here to say you can make it happen. I was definitely still really busy time-wise. I was still doing all the activities I normally do. I did have to shuffle things around and not do everything because we can't do everything, and prioritize. And the good part, it made me organize and plan ahead. So that's helps me and make decisions quickly, because if I waffled on stuff or like, oh, should I work out? I knew I was running this race, so workout, whether I should or shouldn't, wasn't an option. I needed to go out and train, even if it was raining, or find an indoor workout or an alternative when I was injured. It's okay. So the most important part is do something, always better than doing nothing. And the second part of that is train your brain so you don't go insane, that you can do this and that you can balance. So we can't balance everything, but prioritize what's important. So if you want to train for an event, just make sure you can get a coach, or the nice part is there's workouts online you can find, or group classes, or just have somebody work with you one-on-one. But those are always the best way to kind of get on track. And I like personalized coaching because then they can watch your body and make sure you're not overtraining as well and doing what you need to do to succeed. And the other part, if you're wanting to do something else, like say you want to get your book out, or you want to get your story out, or plan a trip, or just lose some weight, just having that actual plan, and then again taking those baby steps, executing it daily and focusing on it daily, having something up on the mirror. I know we've heard this over and over, but actually, are you doing it? That's the big thing. So if you're really like, no, start somewhere. It may be a quick vision board that you can just write out, and that's okay, or a little list, but keep it short and sweet. Focus on one thing at a time. I find that's the most productive use of people's times. So So it's Dr. Gold. Yay, you can do it, you can do it. And I'm here to support you and be your cheerleader. So if you need anything, please let me know. And just on a side note, we have so many cool events coming up. So you can check out our Facebook event page. Like us on Facebook, we appreciate that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Dr. Gold's Fun Yoga. But we're here to serve you. Just let me know anything I can do to make your life more enlightened, more uplifted. And it really brings joy to me. Mwah. I'm a holistic medical doctor, family medicine physician, and yoga instructor. Have a beautiful day. Live optimally. Take care now. Again, Dr. Gold with Dr. Gold's Optimal Living Institute. Live optimally.